So there's been some leaks about TFT Mid Set, so I'll go over them. Firstly, the new set is called Uncharted Realms, and there are significantly more dragons now with reduced costs. Here's the list, so pause here if you want to read their abilities. So there will be a lot more options with and around dragons, which is great. They've also added a chase rate to dragon as well, so Dragon Horde and Alliance are going to be a lot stronger now if they're still in the game. This also does mean that Built Different will likely not work with dragons anymore. I suspect that playing multiple dragons together may no longer remove all their bonuses. This chase rate looks really fun to play, so I'm really looking forward to it, although it may give you too much momentum, especially if you high roll dragons. Trainer has been removed, but now Nomsy is a buyable unit in the shop, and when played takes 2 team slots. Each game Nomsy is either a mage, cannoneer or an evoker, and when played Nomsy will summon Heimerdinger, Tristana or Lulu respectively. The summons gain the trait, but only that trait. The Revel trait and champions have been completely removed, making space for the new Lagoon trait. Dragonflight replaces Legend in a much more balanced way where a single unit is sacrificed and each Darkflight champion gains some health and a copy of a random item that unit was holding. Some items are also getting altered. Ragewing emblem has finally been removed, which makes space for the new Lagoon emblem. Also, Frozen Heart is getting replaced with Fimbulwinter, which seems to be a great pair with Bruiser and Guardian boards. Shojin is going to grant 30 AP now, but attacks grant 5 additional mana rather than 8. I'll go over some of the trait changes as well. Jade 12 is no longer possible. Guardian now has a breakpoint at 8. Shapeshifter 6 has been removed, so Shape 2 and 4 have been slightly buffed. Swiftshot now has breakpoints every 1 instead of 2. Ragewing has breakpoints every 2 up to 8. Monolith is also a new trait unique to Terra. Cavalier 6 is now possible, although the bonus seems to be something other than armor and MR. Evoker 6 has been removed and now the breakpoint is every 1 from 2 to 4. This looks like they may either remove Evoker Spat or may need to add Evoker 5. So Guardian seems to have a lot more damage now through Zac, so reroll Guardian will likely be way stronger. Also, I would not be surprised if Whisper's Warrior gets nerfed because of how easy it is to play them together, with Pantheon being a Warrior Whisper. For example, you could have this board which has a lot of damage scaling, tankiness and CC. Guild Ragewing will likely also be a very strong comp with Jace Siobhan and Duo Carry. They also gutted the power of Astral and moved some of the power to Lagoon. This is honestly great for the health of the game, with Astral being less reliable and there's more options for Econ. I honestly think that the mid set will be better than set 7 because there are more dragons giving so many more options, and I think dragons will be playable together. The comps will be much more flexible and significantly less rigid. The trait balancing is also fantastic and will likely make games way more diverse.